50 cents, not cents. That
Here we are, back. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a minute.
It's been a
It's
minute.
been a minute.
And as they say, life be lifing.
Life
Boy,
be
boy,
lifing.
boy.
But
So-
along the way, we are back with our, as you can see on across the table, our Emmy award-winning podcast, 50 Cents.
Yes, indeed.
A lot has occurred.
A lot has
A
occurred.
lot.
Absence.
Yes. Yes.
And I want to thank you, brothers, for holding it down.
Of course.
Hey,
I
man.
really appreciate it. Holding it down.
What was the guy? I can't remember his name. Who helped us out on
Oh,
that?
Chuck.
Chuck was a huge help.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Appreciate you, Chuck.
Absolutely.
Charles Bethany came in and
Yeah.
held it down
Man.
for
Yeah,
the
at
City
the-
Man Cook.
City Man Cook. It was a really cool event.
It was.
man.
It was
really cool.
I'd like to do it again.
I heard
Yeah.
it was a great event.
And I think the founder of it, Terry Allen, he definitely appreciated it. He's, he's mentioned it to me on a couple occasions
Yeah.
since then. And so he definitely will welcome us back. So we
Very cool.
we enjoyed it, but maybe we'll get into it. One of us was not there,
No, I wasn't.
but for a very, very
Had a
he
minor
had a very good excuse. I'll say it that
minor
way.
medical procedure.
So why don't you share with everybody? As like we said, life be lifing.
Yeah.
Life be life. Well, June 6th, I went to work and had what I thought was a bout with heartburn because I'd been having it off and on frequently. Matter of fact, when I was at your graduation in Atlanta,
Mm-hmm.
a couple times,
Yeah.
walking to the restaurant one time, felt like I was having really bad heartburn. Just drink some
I
water.
remember you mentioning that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
relax, and it would go away. But this day in particular, June 6th, it tells you how sometimes you got to listen to that still small voice.
Right.
You got to really sit back and listen. And I'm sitting in my office, and I started getting what I thought was heartburn. And I thought to myself, well, I hadn't eaten this morning yet, just had some coffee. Okay, let me just drink some water and chill for a little bit. But it never went away. And so I thought, I'm going to go home and lay down. My job is pretty flexible, so I'm going to go home and lay down. That seemed to always work. But the longer I waited was the more concentrated the pain got, to the point where I was starting to feel like a vice was around my jaw,
Oh,
just
wow.
squeezing my face together.
Wow.
And I said to myself, this is not heartburn. So I said, I'm going to go home. I'm not going to stay here. So I get all my stuff together. I'm on my way to my car. And it was like God said, don't go home. Because the minute I opened the door to my car, not trying to be too detailed and descriptive, but stuff started shooting, projecting out of my mouth. And it was all saliva. I hadn't eaten. So it wasn't like there was any food.
Right.
So it
It
wasn't
was-
green or nothing
It
like
wasn't.
that?
It was just clear, but it was like you ever see a cartoon when someone just opens their mouth and they go.
Like The Exorcist is
Oh my
whatnot
God!
like
See, I
that?
wasn't going to go there. I wasn't going to try to entertain that.
Wow.
Let's just say it was coming out on its own like a fire hose.
Wow.
And so I said to myself, this is not a bout of heartburn. And so I heard a still, quiet voice again say, don't go home. Pulled up my phone. I was in like an autopilot because I don't even remember making these conscious decisions. Pulled up my phone, looked at hospitals because I was thinking to myself, I got to get to the closest hospital. And it came up with Baylor Heart Hospital, which was right across the street from my regular doctor anyway. So I get in the car. Now I'm still projecting stuff
While you were in the car?
when I was in the car.
Oh, wow.
So I had to have the car clean. And then I started sweating, like if someone had turned the heat on instead of the air conditioning. And so I'm sitting in there, mouth is open, stuff is coming out, I'm sweating, I'm drenched, right? And I pull it up and it says Baylor Heart Hospital. And so I just hit directions. Then the next thing I thought about was, okay, somebody needs to know where I am.
Right.
And so I called my my sister-in-law, who is I love my sister-in-law. She is like, she would give her left arm and tell you, keep it real with you in a minute, but still love you in the end. So I called my sister-in-law, and I said, hey, look, I think I might be having a heart attack. I'm on my way to the hospital. She said, you driving yourself? I said, I got to get there. I don't have time to wait for an ambulance. Right? I got to get there. God's telling me, don't go home. So I just got to get there. I didn't care. And so I'm driving along the highway, and I'm like, I just need you to stay on with me in case I pass out, because I was feeling like I was passing out. By this time, my phone is wet, right? Because stuff is still coming out of my mouth. Right?
Wow.
So my phone is wet, and I dropped the phone once because I'm perspiring, so everything is slippery, right? The steering wheel is slippery, and I'm on the right-hand lane going down 75, and I'm just thinking, Lord, just get me there. Just get me there, right? And so she's on the phone. Okay, be calm, slow your breathing down. It's going to be okay. And then me, in the excitement of the moment, miss my exit.
Oh, no. Oh,
Talk
no.
about God watching over you.
Yeah.
He said, what does it say? God watches over fools and,
Hey,
and what was
babies
that?
and fools, isn't it?
Babies and fools. So I get off. I'm going down 75. I get off. I have to go all the way down to Campbell, right, and make that U-turn. And she's on the phone like, okay, it's all right. We're just going to go back a few more miles. Just breathe. Just breathe. And so I finally get there. I get off. I'm looking for the ER entrance. And there's a parking lot right there. And I don't remember parking, but I do remember crossing the street to get to the ER. So I put my hands out. I didn't know if cars were coming or not, but I just figured I had to put my hands out in case a car saw me, that they would realize I was in distress.
Something's
And,
not right.
Yes, I just put my hands out. I must have looked like I was flying. Right?
Wait,
I was
you put-
going like this.
You put your hands out where?
So I parked,
Oh, okay.
right?
And
I
as
had,
you
I
were
had
walking
crossed
over.
the street to get to the ER.
Okay.
I knew I had to, somehow.
But almost looking like a blind person. Like
Yes.
someone would have seen you and be like, is he?
Yes.
This blind.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I'm wobbling and I'm kind of going in and out. Everything is blurry. I'm looking at the
Oh, my God.
I'm looking at the sidewalk, right? And I'm like, okay, lift your leg up higher, right? Because I didn't want to trip over the sidewalk
Right.
and fall.
Right.
And so I get into the ER, right? And then I get to the window, and the guy was ignoring me. Right?
Wow.
He must have been busy. I'm not saying. I get to the ER, and I'm like, I'm knocking on the window, and he doesn't look my way once. And I'm hoping that I didn't, but I think I may have broken the glass into the sliding part.
Oh,
Because I just pushed it.
right.
The second time I just pushed it, and he looked over at me, and I said, I think I'm having a heart attack. And he said, okay, well, sit down. There's a wheelchair right behind you. So somebody must have
Heard
seen
it.
something
Yeah.
and rolled the wheelchair up right behind me. And so I sat in the wheelchair, and forgive me because sinuses are working on me. Anyway, and then within a minute, I was in the back getting EKG. Right? And so I don't know why I kept saying this, but I kept telling them, I got insurance. I got insurance. Because I wanted them to treat me right.
Right.
And I hate that that was in my mind.
Right.
Right? I just kept saying, I got insurance. I got insurance. Right? And so the lady was like, we're not worried about that. We're not worried about that. Just letting you know, I got insurance. So they took my EKG. My EKG was fine. Right? I'm still having pressure. I'm not throwing up anymore, but I'm still perspiring. I still got pressure on my face. My breathing is getting shallower. But my EKG apparently looked fine. So they wheeled me out into the waiting room and left me there. Wow. And all I remember after that, I think I closed my eyes because I just said I need to be at peace right now, not knowing what was happening, what was going to happen. I just said I need, and it's funny when you get to that point in life, that moment in life when everything is completely out of your control. There is a sense of spirituality. There is a sense of God just coming in and saying, it's going to be okay. Even if it was my time, I just felt like I'm just going to be at peace right now.
Right.
And so I leaned forward in my chair and I closed my eyes. And then next thing I know, she came in and woke me up because my sister-in-law was on her way to the hospital. She came in and woke me up. Then within a few minutes, they had wheeled me back to the ER. They started running all kinds of tests on me. And the funniest part about it, tell you how much of a capitalistic society we live in. There's this young lady, and I was laughing, and I think she thought that I was making fun of her, right? She's rolling around with a cart, with a computer, and a card swipe on it, right? So she's rolling around to everyone in the ER, making sure that they're paying right there. I mean,
She said these cures ain't free.
Yeah. Wow.
These cures
And
are
so
not
I'm
free,
laughing.
They are
sir.
not.
I am laughing.
That's crazy.
And she looking at me kind of like, feeling some kind of way. And then my sister-in-law, she intuitively knew. She said, he's not laughing at you, sweetheart. Right? That's just his quirky sense of humor. Because I just thought it was funny. I mean, literally, I'm on the table. I got diodes and things, they're starting to draw blood. And she rolling around with the table, making sure to swipe your debit card, your credit card.
The meter was running,
The
man.
meter was running, bro. But that's why I kept saying, I got insurance. I got insurance.
See, they trying to make sure what is your ability to pay,
What is your
and
ability?
then that's
to pay?
gonna dictate the level of care that we're gonna give you.
I do not want to believe that.
You know it's true, man.
I do not want to believe that.
Because if you would have pulled out a big old satchel full of cash and say, I'm paying cash, you'd had every specialist in that hospital.
They'd have been knocking on the door.
room.
I heard he paying cash. Does he need something?
I'm available, sir.
I'm an optometrist. Anything wrong with his eyes?
Anyway,
I'm a podiatrist. Anything wrong with his feet?
Right.
that is funny, though.
So they started running this test, these heart enzyme tests, because I was explaining to him that I said, "Listen, my jaw is feeling tighter and tighter. It was getting hard for me to speak. Right? It's like something was like wiring my jaw shut. And
What caused that?
the heart attack.
So it makes you clench up your. That's crazy, man.
I guess that's one of the symptoms. Because when I explained it to one of the cardiologists, once I had gotten admitted, and because I didn't know, I still had not thought I was having a heart attack.
Right.
Right? I still was, even
so
though
is it chest pain?
there was no chest pain.
Wow, that's
Right? It was just like heartburn,
huh.
and my face was feeling like it was being squeezed together.
Wow.
I stopped throwing up, but I was still perspiring, and then my breath was starting to get a little more shallow. And so they started running this test for what's called this enzyme your heart admits when it's in distress. The enzyme is called troponin. Right? You heard of that? Yeah.
Yep.
And so the higher the troponin level, the more your heart is in distress. So they took it one time, it was pretty high. And so the guy said, okay, we're going to take it again because we have to have something to compare it to. So they took it a total of 4 times, and each time it had gotten higher and higher.
What they do? Take blood or something?
They take blood and they run this test for
Okay.
the enzyme in your blood. So at that point, when the 4th time it came back and said this is the highest so far, we're not going to take any chances. We're admitting you tonight. And I'm thinking, the first thing in my brain is like, okay, who do I got to call? Who do I got to let know?
Right.
Right?
So at this point, you was still there alone?
No.
No, my sister-in-law,
Your sister- okay.
sister-in-law was there with me.
Okay.
Right, keeping me calm, and keeping my sense of humor in track because they didn't get it, especially the woman
Right.
with
yeah,
the card swiping cart,
the portable.
the portable cashier.
Yeah.
And so they admitted me to the hospital that night, and the doctor came in and said, based on your levels, we're going to do a heart catheterization. Basically, what's that test they call when they go up and through your wrist? Angiogram.
Oh.
He said, we're going to have to run an angiogram, but we can't schedule it until the morning. So we'll be in here at least overnight. And at that point, I'm still thinking, hey, okay, we'll run the angiogram. Everything will be fine. They'll figure out what it is. They'll give me some, whatever it is that cures heartburn. right? Then finally they gave me some medicine later on that numbed my entire esophagus. So it's like I didn't even know if I could swallow, right? And which was really,
Wow.
really weird.
Yeah.
Went and got the angiogram, and weird because it was just I think I told you the story. It was just two of us, right, in the OR. It was me, three of us. It was me, the nurse, and then the doctor. I forget his name. That was doing the angiogram.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, a curtain pulled back, and it was like 15 people running around in that. And then by this time, I'm completely naked. And one person shaving me, right? The other person's getting my arm ready for the catheter, right? And one person's just standing there staring, right? And I'm like, sweetheart, it's cold in here,
Right. Oh, Lord.
And she's just staring. And I'm thinking, I asked the nurse, I said, where'd all these people come from? And
Probably
he said,
students.
This is your, she said, this is your staff. She's like, you're important, and we got to get you ready. So that we can have a happy hour afterwards or something like that. No, seriously, and she said that seriously, joking, and I was kind of half out, half in. It felt like it took maybe 2 minutes. They stuck my arm, and next thing you know, he's looking at pictures of my heart, and then they hid the monitor from me because I was trying to lean over and look to see what was going. So she turned the monitor away from me, and when I came to completely. The doctor just kind of patted me on the shoulder, like, you pet your pet dog, trying to comfort.
Right.
And he was like, "You're going to need bypass." And I'm looking at that moment is when I finally realized it just hit me that something was incredibly wrong. Right. I looked at him and I said, "Oh my God, are you serious?" He said, "Yeah." He's still patting me on the shoulder. The nurse is kind of like stroking my head.
Oh, man.
Right? I felt like I wanted to just. And he said, "Yeah, we're gonna have to have bypass." He said, "The good news is, I didn't see any damage to your heart." Right. So come to find out, I had 4 blockages. 2 of them were 100%. Literally 100%. And the other 2 were 70%. And so I was operating like a 30% of my heart capacity for I don't know how long. And what it makes me realize, we have got to be better at taking care of ourselves and not shrugging something off to, "Oh, yeah, I'll deal with that.
Yeah.
I'll get to it." Right? And my sister-in-law, the first thing she said to me when we realized the extent of what was going on, she said, my niece has already lost their mother to a heart attack. They're not going to lose their mother. And so she kind of like didn't physically smack me, but it emotionally smacked me and made me realize there's some changes in my life that I need to make.
Woke up 50 plus, knees talk first, then God, then coffee. Mirror like bruh, you tired. Soul like bruh, you chosen. Kids grown, phone slow, house quiet. Old wounds still renting out my silence. I press record on the doubt and the damage. Turn midlight panic into language. This that 50 cents, not cents. That innocence, that weight, that grace, that consequence. My scars, my fate, my dark and